Good morning, everybody. Today, we are going to start one of the most interesting chapter in the forensic medicine, that is toxicology. Many of the students think it's very tough because it's very lengthy, but it's not. It's the most interesting chapter in the whole forensic medicine. Today's lecture, we are going to study first about what is poison. We are going to study about the poison, classification of poison. We're going to read about the classification. We are going to read about the ideal properties. What are the ideal properties of it? What are the ideal properties of the maybe suicidal or homicidal whatever that is. So today we are going to cover these important three topics. First, poison. Then we are going to talk about the classification of poison, which I'll give a mnemonics to learn about that, and then the ideal properties of the poison. So first we are going to study about the poison. So first we are going to study about the poison. What is poison? Poison, as the name suggests, it's harmful for the in as simple word as simple as that. It's harmful to our body. That's it. It can cause ill health. It can cause death. It can cause any through any mechanism. It can cause ill health to the human. To the normal health, it can cause ill health. Maybe in any ways. It can be in any ways. First, we are going to see the definition. What is the definition of the poison? Poison is a substance in any form. The poison can be in any form. That is, it can be either solid, it can be either liquid, it can be either gas. Poison can be in any form, and through any route. The poison can be given through any route. How many routes we know? There are three routes: inhalation, IV, and ingestion. These are the three routes of poison. Main three routes of the poison. Any route can cause ill health or death via its direct or indirect or secondary effects. This is the technical, or it means like book bookish definition of the poison. That in any substance is a substance. Poison is as a substance. First, in any form. It can be in any form. It can be either solid, it can be either liquid, it can be either gas. Through any route, through inhalation, through IV, or through ingestion, can cause ill health. First of ill health, death by direct or secondary effect. It can directly kill the poison vents. It can directly cause ill health, or it can directly cause the mechanism to kill the human, or its secondary effect. It can cause it can cause muscle paralysis was called respiratory paralysis then cause death. So it's the secondary cause which is causing the death of the patient. Okay, so this is the bookish, or what we can say, rattu, like mug up definition of poison. Then there is a one more important point. That what's that important point? Which route? Which route is the dangerous? Everybody thinks IV because it has bioavailability of 100%. So maybe IV will be the most dangerous. No, no. Inhalation. Inhalation is the most dangerous route of the through the poison. Then is the circulation or IV, and then is the digestion or ingestion. It's a very, 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 very important and very, very frequently asked MCQ. Then we are going to study about what is the difference between drug and poison. Everybody have heard these two words. What is drug and one is other is poison. We all have learned, came through about across these words in our daily life. What is the difference? There is only one difference. I will answer this question. If anyone asks you about what is the difference between drug and poison, you should answer it only in one word, and that one word is dose. What? Dose. Nothing else. The only and only difference between a drug and poison is dose. If dose is adequate, if dose is adequate, then it's in drug. And if dose is more than required, then it is poison. There is a very popular saying, excess of everything is harmful. So exactly. So if the dose is more than required, it's in poison. That's only difference. The one word answer of the this big and very scary looking question is dose. That's it. Now we are going to study more another important topic, that is classification of classification of poison. We are going to classify the poison. We are going to divide the poison into subgroups so we can study them more elaborately. I want you to remember one mnemonic here. Yeah, I want you to learn a mnemonic here. What is that mnemonic? Syncam. Syncam. This is the mnemonic I want you to learn. If you remember this thing, if you have remembered this six-letter word syncam, you have learned the classes, you have learned the classification of the poison. Now we are going to elaborate the syncam. What is C? What is I? What is N? What is C, A, and M? What is C is the corrosive. Acids and alkali. That these classes will come in the group corrosive. Then irritants. Plant-based irritants, metal-based irritants, animal-based irritants will come in this groups. Then it's neurotoxic. Neurotoxic, the poison affecting the brain or PNS or spinal cord or nerves, that they come under neurotoxic. What is C? That is cardiotoxic. These are the cardiac toxic. These are the poison who affects the muscle of heart, the cardiac muscle. These are known as cardiotoxic. What is A? The A is very important, asphyxiant. The poison which causes asphyxia are known as asphyxiant, and the other will be miscellaneous. These are the six classes of the poison. We are going to study these six classes. Next to the lectures, we are going to go in detail about these six things. But first, we'll complete just an intro about these things. Like what will come under that, what will come under what will come under what. Like I have told you, acids and alkalis. Irritants like animal-based irritants, plant-based irritants, metal-based irritants, metal-based irritants, and non-metal. These are the irritants. Neurotoxic. These are different types of toxics which can affect either PNS, either CNS, like in CNS, brain, spinal cord, or they are affecting PNS. Cardiotoxic, they are affecting the cardiac muscles. Asphyxiant, they affect cardiac muscles, so they are called cardiotoxic. They affect respiratory muscles or respiration, they are known as asphyxiant. In miscellaneous, like organometallic compounds, organophosphates, agriculture poisons, all comes under the miscellaneous, like OPC, morphine poisoning, morphine poisoning, paracetamol poisoning, PCM poisoning. Everything come under the miscellaneous. That's it. That's all you have to learn about the classification of the poison. That's all you need to know about the classification of the poison. That's it. That's all you have to know about it. Now we are going to study about the ideal properties. What are the ideal properties? What are the ideal properties of poison? Like first we'll say suicidal poison. What are the ideal properties of the suicidal poison? Before reading about the properties of a poison, before even reading about the poison, if you are going to solve a crime through medical aspect, you have to think like a criminal. You have to have to you should, you must, and you have to have the mind of a criminal. You have to have a criminal mind. Like, what are the ideal properties if I want to kill some person via poison? Like, what are the ideal properties? Like, I'll take and I'll do the suicide. What will be the ideal properties I want in that poison? First of all, in the suicidal poison, I would want it. It should be a pleasant pleasant taste. If I'm taking it, if I'm taking it myself, the taste should be pleasant. Second, it should be cheap. It should be cheap. Like, I have to spend the money and I have to kill myself. It should be cheap so I can easily afford that. Third, easily available. Easily available. I should not wander here and there, here and there, here and there to find that particular poison. To find that particular poison that I, yes, this is the poison I want to die. This is the poison. No, it should be easily available. In maybe in some local shops, maybe in some medical shops, maybe in some super stores, whatever that is. But it should be easily available. Fourth, it should be toxic. Obviously, if you have to die, the poison should be toxic. This is the most obvious property of that. It should be toxic. It should be highly toxic. Okay. Then it should be. It should provide a painless death. It should provide a painless death. If I'm going to suicide, if someone is going to suicide, we don't want the death to be painful. We want the sudden death, quick death. Take the poison death. That's it. It should be the painless death. It should be easily taken with food or drink. It can be easily taken with food or drink. Whatever is available, I can take the poison with it. These are some of the properties of these are the some ideal properties of suicidal poison. It should be pleasant in taste. It should be cheap. It should be easily available in the surrounding. It should be highly toxic. It should provide a painless death, and it should be easily soluble, or it should be easily taken with food or drinks, whatever that is. Now we are going to study about the ideal properties of a homicidal Ideal properties of homicidal homicidal poison. What is an homicidal poison? I want to kill someone else. The suicidal poison, that I want to kill myself only. And what is homicidal? I want to kill someone else. That is homicidal. Homicidal does not means that I want to kill someone in my home. No, it does not means that. It means that I want to kill someone other than me. That what homicidal means. What are the properties of the ideal homicidal? First, it should be tasteless, colorless, and odorless. And odorless. Why? Why you want these property in homicidal poison? Because it should, if it's tasteless, if it is tasteless, we can mix in any food substance and give it to someone. He'll not recognize it is being mixed with the poison. Colorless, no color change. Odorless, no smell of the poison. We want these ideal property. Second, the death should be painful. Death should be painful. Third, immediate death should not occur. The death should take some time. Death should take some time. This is so obvious. If the person dies when you are sitting in front of him, the obvious suspect, you are the only suspect who has given the poison. If you have left the room and after 30 minutes, after 1 hour, the poison starts working and the person dies, no one can suspect you that you have given that poison. So death should take the time. Fourth, death through poison should mimic natural death. That through some natural causes the person has died, not due to the intake of the poison. Mimic natural death. Fifth, it should be cheap. Obviously, it should be cheap. Obviously, that's an obvious thing. I don't want to spend much and much to someone to kill. Six, highly toxic. It should be highly toxic. It should be highly toxic. Then no antidote should be present of that. No antidote should be there. Eighth, no antidote should be present. No evidence. It should not be traceable, not traceable in PM findings, postmortem findings. If it's findable, if it's traceable in postmortem finding, then the doctor will know that this person has died because of the etc. Poison. If it's not traceable in the PM finding, like phosphorus cannot be traced in PM finding due to oxidation. It cannot be found in PM. So if it's getting traced through postmortem investigation, so it's not an ideal homicidal agent. It should be it should be not be detected. It should not be detected. I mean, it should not be detected through not be detected through any diagnostic test. Any diagnostic test. No diagnostic test should be present to identify the particular poison. Obviously, same as eighth and ninth means the same thing only. These are some ideal properties of the homicidal poison. Homicidal poison, tasteless. It should be tasteless. It should be colorless. It should be odorless. It should be a painful death. Obviously, death should death should take some time. Death should mimics the natural death. The death must mimic some natural death, that due to some natural cause that death has occurred. It should be cheese. It should be highly toxic. There should be no antidote of this particular poison. It should not be traceable. The important word is not. It should not be traceable in any PM finding, and it should not be detected through any diagnostic test. That's it. That's all you have to study about the intro of the toxicology. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.